Good afternoon, folks. This is Greg with Ameri-Star Homes on Friday, July the 12th. And I'm at Clark's Crossing with your production update. On the right-hand side here, you can see lot number 25. Lot number 25 is progressing nicely on the interior. The ductwork is completed. The plumber started the house. Plumber should be a few days into it next week. Then we'll get the fire suppression installed, and we should get as far as a framing walkthrough, I would think, probably by the end of the week. So lot 25 is moving along quite nicely. At the very end of the street here, the house that does not have the window set, lot number 23 that we're coming up on. Windows, door should be set here first of the week, as well as the roof installed, and this house will get into mechanical phase next week with the duct work going, possibly as far as the plumbing in it by by the end of next week. So this one will progress nicely. Next door to that, number 22, lot number 22 is all trimmed. It's ready for second coat paint. Painter should be in there putting the second coat paint on next week. Once the second coat paint is completed, then we'll be able to get into some ceramic floors and some kitchen cabinets and get this thing moving closer towards the finishing stages, in which puts it a little closer to completion. So that's moving on quite nicely. On the left here that I'm pulling back around to, the corner lot number 2. The electricians have had a day or so in the house. They should finish the electrical work probably by Tuesday, and then we'll start the close-in inspections from Anne Arundel County. Hopefully, as far as the framing inspection towards the latter part of next week, we may even see but insulation go in by the end of the week if things progress nicely. Next door to that, the carpenters on lot number 3, they're up there framing the second floor deck. So that's beginning to make some good progress. Difficult house to frame. This is a very challenging house for carpenters, but we've got the right crew in the house that we can trust doing the job that we're looking for. Let me pull up a little further into the subdivision. On the left-hand side, you'll see lot number 8. Lot number 8, the drywall has been hung. We should have some finishers working in the house over the weekend, I believe. Drywall finishers like working when there aren't other people around. So house has been cleaned, it's been scrapped out nicely, and the drywall finishers will start doing some work in there. Next door, the one up from that, I guess, would be lot number 10. Lot number 10, second coat paint has been finished. Kitchen cabinets are in the house and ready to install the first part of next week. So next week, I would think we should progress into getting ceramic tile on the floors. Once the ceramic tile's going in, then we'll get all the kitchen cabinets and the bathroom cabinets set and start getting towards final stage on this house. Next door to that, lot number 11, trim carpenters, they're packing it up and calling it a day. So the interior trim in lot number 11 has been finished today. That house will start, we'll do a point up now, an in-between coat point up, we call it, to make sure that any drywall imperfections that we can see after the prime coat was done and after the carpenters are finished doing the trim, we'll take care of any imperfections there. And this house will go into second coat paint next week. Once the second coat paint's done, then we'll move into ceramic tile by the end of the week. So progressed on nicely here. We're looking to have some excess material and start some grading of the yards out here next week also. The last 2 houses I have to report on for you. We'll make a turn up here. The large piece of equipment you see at the end of the street getting ready to leave, that's a concrete pump truck. The concrete walls were poured on this house today. Walls are now poured. We'll be stripping those forms the first part of next week, and then we'll get into our 7-day strength that we require for all houses here with Ameri-Star. Concrete takes a good 7 days to cure completely. During that 7-day time frame, though, we'll use it wisely. We'll go ahead and get the waterproofing done on the outside, the drain tile on the outside, get the inspections prepared, so right after we hit the 7-day strength we'll be able to start the backfill operation. So maybe this time next week we'll be looking at some backfill going on. The only other report I have for you is a house up here on the left that we'll sneak around and take a look at. Lot number 14. This house is in final stages. All the inspections have been done. We're looking for the final CO the first of the week. The lot has been graded. We're looking for sod out here on first of the week also. This is ready to go to settlement. So that's production update out here at Clark's Crossing on Friday, July the 12th.